Hey everybody, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. I am the EagleFan, and I've been on a great musical journey on this channel, and I continue that here today. I am going to be reacting to I-DLE. They have a new video out called Crow. Now, I still get confused. I don't know the difference between I-DLE and GIDLE. I know I've reacted to GIDLE, but they all go to the same page, I believe. So I don't know if it's a matter of configurations of who's singing in that particular video. I'm not sure. So it might be a fact that I'm here for Minnie. Who knows? And the video we're going to be reacting to is the performance video. I have no idea what happened. I tried doing the regular video, but it was not showing on the screen for some reason. It didn't give me the video of it. I don't know what was happening there. So I'm going to go with the performance one because I want to hear the song. That's my big thing here. It's been, you ever have a day where you're like, maybe I shouldn't be recording today? I spent a bunch of time doing recording of FIFA World Cup reactions, and they are locked down by FIFA. You know FIFA, one of the most corrupt organizations in the world. And that has nothing to do with this situation. That is them regardless of what happened, of whether or not, they had blocked the videos or not. They're still one of the most corrupt organizations in this world. And I anticipated it, but I was hoping. I was trying to be hopeful. I've seen some people, when I tried to look up to see if there were any reactions to World Cup, I realized that they were all live reactions, I guess, going on to games that were going on right now, which are a different type of reaction. So that I could maybe try to do, but I'd have to have a completely new setup if I try that, because I would have to be able to make sure I can watch the game without showing it on TV. And I don't know how good I can be just sitting here watching the game and not having it be on screen. But enough about that. We are here for I-DLE. I'm curious. I am curious. Let's check this out. Again, I do apologize. Yeah, I've tried recording this 3 times now after having the issue. So wasting a couple hours already on the FIFA reactions, and now a third attempt at this reaction. When I first started out, I had like just an amazing feeling of nausea in the middle of my intro, so I have no idea what happened there. Stop that and relax a little bit. Then I tried again, and the video wouldn't play. So now I'm trying again. Hopefully with the performance video, hopefully that will play, and I will get to hear the song finally. Um, let's see. Let's see what it is. Let's see what we've got. I don't know. I still, to me, the song that rings true to me when I hear I-DLE is a song called I Do. I absolutely love that video. And they have a New York City rooftop video that they do as well, which is awesome. Cool sights there. And it's got Minnie in the video. Hey, how can we go wrong? Sorry. I'm sorry. I am fanboying and simping, apparently. I will stop doing that. Let's bring this up here. Yeah, right now I'm just seeming like an old creepy guy. I'm sorry. I apologize. There's nothing creepy there. It's just I find her attractive and nice to look at. But no other ideas there. Let's go. Okay. This one looks like it's working. Did not anticipate that. Okay. Didn't know where to stop. All right. Relatively in the halfway range there. That beat, especially as it started out, what is that reminding me of? That sounds so familiar. I've heard that elsewhere, I swear, but I don't know where or what I've heard it from. Like maybe something that was used in part of a movie or a show. I don't know, but it's buggy. Anyway, it's catchy. I like it. It's not like going to be a high rotation song for me, but I know, even though I appreciate a lot of K-pop, I still know I'm not exactly the target market here. But I don't mind. It's got a nice little edge to it. I like it. I'm for a bit there. I thought, wait, was this just a solo and not the whole group? But now we're getting more filtering in here. So let's see where this goes. I'm lost as far as that goes, and I'll be honest with you, I do not know the members' names. It's not a group I have reacted to or watched a lot of yet, so I apologize on that. Let's go.
Come on, no man, do what you do best. We're born in the nest of the crow. We, the old man, do what we do best. Keep chasing the glow until it cuts my tongue. Keep chasing the glow until it cuts my tongue. Yeah, baby, once we were too deep in our own haze. Lost in the fog, we meant forgetting now I know it. 우린 다시 물을 엎질러 마침 실수를 들어 우린 우리 엎질러 날아가려고 다 밀어. We're locked in for real, so what you wanna do? Yeah. Yo, out the flock, underdog, 그로린 거저 TKO. No sedum, no money.
Okay, that was Idle with Crow. And I'm a little curious because it seems a little different than what I'm used to with what I've seen with a lot of the K-pop songs, where there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of changing back and forth between the singers in these groups with the multiple singers. This seem to be laid out a little differently than what I've normally seen, and it just has a little different feel to it, and nothing against that at all. I like it. It's not it's not like a favorite track, but I like it. I definitely like it. I still like I do. It's just for some reason something about that song just sticks with me, and I like. I don't know if I just like that I'm used to that song right now, and I know the song, and I know all the parts coming up, and I know who's coming up when, and all of that fun stuff. But I like it. I like that it's got a different sound. And I say that as if like I actually would even know what a lot of the older idol stuff sounds like. I've only heard a little bit so far. I've liked what I've heard. Be more interested in hearing more. They do have a song that I'm hit or miss. There's some parts in the song that I like, but the song itself, like the chorus, I think the chorus I just don't really care for, which is Queen Card. I that's a strange. That just has a strange sound to me. I don't mind almost like the verse parts of it. It just seems to be when they get to the chorus, I check out at the chorus there. The chorus seemed to be let's just do paint by numbers pop for the chorus, but the rest of it I liked. But anyway, enough of that. Again, I'm not the target market here, but check out Idol. There are some links down below. Go check them out. I've reacted to some other songs of theirs on the channel here. Go check them out as well. I've reacted to Minnie doing a couple of solo songs, and also seeing her do at least one song on Begin Again open mic, and check them out. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Idol? What do you think about this song? And is it just me, or does this sound a little bit different than other songs of theirs from the past and other K-pop songs, where it almost seems more like it's a solo than an entire group song? But anyway, that's just me. I don't always pick up well on things, so who knows? So let me know your thoughts. Let me know other ideas, suggestions you might have. Please be good to each other out there. It's a crazy world. It just keeps getting crazier. Let's fix that. Let's make it better. Let's leave it a world that future generations can look back at and be proud of what we rose up to do. Right now, they will hate each and every one of us. And I don't blame. I don't blame. We need to fix it before it gets too late. And the problem is, we've already got people dragging their heels on fixing or helping fix the possible environment changes, or helping dealing with or addressing the possible environment changes. People just brushing it off like, well, it happens. But you want to get ahead of stuff. You don't want to get it to where we can't live here anymore. Let's fix it before it gets to that. And similarly with AI. I've seen shows, people debating that, talking about what we need to do with AI and the threat of AI leading to people losing their jobs. And that needs to be addressed before we get to that point of no return. What bugs me is I hear the arguments and people saying, oh, well, it's not doing this, it's not doing that, it's fine. It's not to that point. But in many of those arguments, they're using numbers from 3 or 4 years ago. And if you look up those same numbers from today, you'll see a huge change. Huge advancement just in a few years. So think about it. If we don't start working on a solution for this now, what are we going to do when there are so many people out of work and not enough jobs and not enough livable jobs? Right now, you got people who had good jobs, lost them because of AI, and right now they're running DoorDash, they're running Uber, they're doing what they can to get by, but that's not what they had before, and those jobs are going to get harder and harder because that's what everybody's turning to, and we need to fix it before we get to that point of no return. And this is much different than the climate change thing. The climate change thing has been a slow burn that keeps getting kicked down the road. The problem here is this AI is not going to be a slow burn, and it's going to get quicker and quicker as we go. So, unlike climate change, where it may have taken decades to see a shift in the overall temperature, here we've gone from a decade ago, AI being just a term that was thrown around randomly as a what if. But now, many people use AI. I use AI. Yes. Surprise. My thumbnails are currently AI. Until if I can build this channel enough where I can be making enough that I can hire someone to create those thumbnails, then I'll do that. But as of right now, I don't have the talent, and anything I was doing before was pathetic. And AI lets me do that. AI lets me kind of color up my descriptions and titles and such, whereas I was just going very straightforward and boring before. I tweak it a little here and there, add some things, take away some things, but it's at least a good starting point. I use AI to make music, not a lot, and pretty much just as on some songs that are more revolutionary, I guess you'd say. They are songs that I wrote the lyrics to, and then I just used AI to be able to actually create the music to give to the lyrics. And I've created other songs, like, unfortunately, with the passing of Tabby a couple months ago. I wrote a song for her. And I think that's on my channel, and I think at least one of my protest songs are on the channel. And I've played around with it. I've just done a what the heck. I have like a death metal salute to mashed potatoes somewhere in my list. I have a combined death metal K-pop praising of the best ice cream known to man, mint chocolate chip. So stupid little stuff like that. But so I don't hate AI, but I hate it when I see it on Facebook. So many people just passing off AI posts as if they're real. And it's many bad actors who use that to push their bogus crap. And that I have an issue with. If people would just use AI ethically, that at least would be one thing. But once you put the bad actors on there, it's all downhill from there. I have been on my soapbox long enough. Oh my goodness. This was definitely not a video that anybody would have necessarily anticipated there being a long, drawn out complaint about AI at the end. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for putting up with me if you made it this far. If you have made it this far, give me hashtag AI rant and give me a suggestion. And if I receive any of those suggestions over the next 24 hours after I release this, I will react to any of those reactions the next time I'm recording. So that would probably be Monday. And then they would subsequently come out sometime after that. So thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for putting up with me. And remember, keep your eyes to the sky or all around, because you never know what you might miss if you're just staring at your phone. Take care.